Dallas Mayor Mike Rawlings joins us now to talk about what happened last night and also what is happening this morning. Mayor, let me just ask you, I know you say at this point the suspects are not cooperating. What can you tell us that you know about these suspects, and do you feel all suspects are in custody right now or contained?
We're not sure that they all are there. We're hopeful that's the case. We are pleased that we were able to take one of the suspects out last night. But this investigation is acting right now as I'm talking to you, and so I don't have all the facts.
Can you tell us anything, Mayor, about who these suspects are?
I can't. We're trying to, we're fingerprinting the deceased suspect and tracking him down. We're working with federal officials and looking at the backgrounds of everybody. But folks are not being cooperative, as you reported.
And so, Mayor, just so we understand, at this point, how many people do you believe were behind this?
We really don't know, okay? We know this one individual was that we, as I said, killed last night. But we think he had some accomplices. We don't know how many of that will be, whether we've got those individuals or whether the individuals that we have are actually part of this.
It's been a very fluid situation.
Sorry, I just don't.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
no, it's obviously
is.
been a long night. It's a very fluid situation. We've seen different videos and that type of thing. But I want to ask you, in different reports this morning, the Dallas police have said 11 officers were shot. In some interviews, you potentially said 12. Do we have a firm number this morning on how many officers were hurt?
It is 12 officers were shot. 2 civilians were shot. We had 5 officers that were deceased, 4 that were Dallas police and 1 transit officer. We had 3 women that were shot in this incident as well.
Last night, you asked for the city to come together, and you said that, quote, words matter. What did you mean by that?
Well, I think that we have a tone in this country right now that our bellicose nature comes through our mouths, and we need to shut them, and we need to listen, and we need to understand what is going on. We need to fight evil when it represents us, but the rest of us are on the same team, and that's what I mean. Let's be careful in leadership, whether it's from the pulpit, whether it's from politicians, to say the right words.
Mayor, your department, as Scott noted just a short time ago here on this broadcast, has received praise across the country for its transparency and its community outreach in recent years. I wonder if you can talk about what you've tried to do in that community to increase that transparency and increase that communication, and what you see as the biggest challenges moving forward, especially now.
You know, we have worked very hard at this. We did community policing before anybody. We had de-escalation training before anyone. We had this year the lowest amount of police-involved shootings than any major city in the country. And so it's very ironic that our police were protecting those that were exercising their freedom of speech, and they lost their lives doing their jobs. We need to honor them. We need to honor all the police in America.
Mayor, I know you spent extensive time with the families of the victims overnight. Can you tell me some of the things that they told you?
Well, everybody was very proud, obviously, of their loved ones. They were heartbroken. I sat there with 2 young girls that lost their fathers. They were stunned. They were in shock. I felt the love of all the public safety officials that were at the hospital, the surgeons, the administrators that were coming together. You would be inspired to see how they wrap their emotional arms around these families. But their pain will never be, I'll never be able to understand what their pain that they're going through. But I told them the city is grieving in such mass that in some way, hopefully, we can comfort them.
And so is the nation, Mayor. So what is your message then to all of our viewers that are listening now so that we can move forward from this and stop this type of hatred?
You know, I want to understand, and I want everybody to understand that the most important thing that we do in a city and what everybody wants is to be safe. Our police officers are the line that keeps us safe. This is not to absolve anybody's wrongdoing, but let's make sure we lift our police officers up as we deal and improve with how we're doing living together.
Mayor Rawlings, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your entire community. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.